It's my pleasure to introduce the Speaker of the House, Jeff Merkley.
You know, I came into this building 8 years ago. That was 140 years into our history as a state, and I was assigned to revenue. And I quickly learned that we had the most volatile revenue system in the nation, and we had no savings account. And so I began to ask people, why don't we establish a savings account? This makes no sense at all. People are here testifying that what we're doing is fiscally irresponsible. And the answer I kept hearing is because you can't trust government to save money. To which the obvious answer is government can't save money if you don't establish a savings account. So today we are doing that. And there are many people who have made this possible. Many people on both sides of the aisle who said, let's have the logic that a family has, that parents have, when they say we will save during good times to help cover our expenses during difficult times. The logic parents have when they teach their children that we need to have responsible spending and we need to have responsible saving. And the same logic a business have that knows when you have an upswing in your demand for your product, you better set aside some funds for the research and for the work when demand goes down. So today we are doing something that common sense dictates, but it's taken us 148 years to get there. And so all those who worked so hard, I say, job well done. To Dave Hunt, Representative Dave Hunt, who spearheaded the conversation in the House, to the head of our Revenue Committee, Phil Barnhart, to the Republican leadership that worked so intensely, negotiated so hard to try to put a package together that made sense and that would provide some support for our small businesses in the state. All of it came together, many good minds and many good efforts. And so in that sense, it is a job very well done. And so for the first time in 140 years, we have a savings account, and that savings account will serve not only us, but our children. And since children are here today, I wanted to comment that this is especially critical for education in our state. That education has become dependent upon state financing due to property measure or ballot measure number 5 that President Courtney spoke to. And that if we have a system with no savings, that means when the revenue goes down in a downturn, the schools are damaged and hurt. So it's not just about our fiscal responsibility, but it's about our moral obligation to our children and to their education. And so I'm so glad to see you all here participating today. Finally, I want to echo the governor's thank you to the business organizations. How often is it that you see a group come forward, not just an individual, but a group come forward and say, we as leaders of this group are going to forego the short-term interests of our organization, of many members of our organization, in favor of the long-term interests of the state. So to them as well, thank you and job well done. Thank you very much.
Do you know that this is the final act in the legislative process? You've been down here. These are enrolled bills. The Speaker, the House, and the President of the Senate have signed them already, and they're just waiting for my signature. Thank you for coming up. Now, one of the things that you will know why I am the governor and all these people behind me are not. They do not have a name like Theodore R. Kulingoski. And you see all these pins? See, if my name was Kate Brown, I would run out of letters to write. So I actually have an advantage over all of them because I go through this, and I'm just going to go down and sign every one of them. You'll watch me do it by a letter. Senator Courtney? Peter?
Yes, where?
On behalf
Thank you, Your Honor.
of the state of Oregon, Peter? Speaker Merkley? Bruce, would you take this on behalf of Representative Scott.
As long as it's not worth more than $10.
Representative Hunt.
Thank you, Governor.
Well, if you want to know, it's a gift from me, so I'm not supposed to be covered by this. Senator Brown.
Thank you, Governor.
Representative Barnhart, the
Yes, sir.
person who runs the Revenue Committee. He's right behind you. A person who I haven't mentioned and I need to personally is Representative David Hunt, who was the floor manager. Edwards, I'm sorry. Was the floor manager for the bill, and I just appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you very, very much. And this is for Senator Deckard. Who will see that Senator Deckard?
I'll make sure he gets
Would you
it,
get
Governor, yeah. And Senator Nelson is here. Maybe we can get to Senator.
And I have for Senator Ted Ferrioli, the minority leader in the Senate, and he is not here. Is Senator Nelson?
Nelson's here.
Could you see that Ted gets this?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you.
Please, would you do that, sir?
You might get it.
Okay. Kate, can I have your pencil, your pen? Can I use it one more time for signing the other bill? Because I used all, no, oh no, just, thank you. You know, this is a big day. I hope you got somebody out there taking a picture. You want this chair, don't you? If I've ever seen somebody that says, give me the pen. There you go. Thank you all. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you all very, very much. Now, this is the most important thing because my staff comes running over and says, give me that bill. They have to take it downstairs and file it with the Secretary of State. Thank you. Good to see you.